All right, you fucking pussies, welcome back. Today's gonna be a different video, and I'm just gonna answer some questions that I've been asked in private messages and stuff like that. I'm not gonna use any names or anything like that, because it's not really important. And I guess it's kind of gonna be, I might do this kind of regularly, and this one's gonna be more geared towards kind of my dieting and the gym and stuff like that, because that is a huge topic of conversation that I feel like people get misled a lot with, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of those fad diets. There's a lot of people saying do this or do that or do this or do that or whatever the fucking case may be. And I'm kind of just gonna shoot it straight, and I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing because it's been working for me, and it might be one of those things where you pick up on it. And a huge part of what I'm doing is it's called the Elimination Diet, where you're not just hopping on some random meal plan. You're starting where you are today, and you're taking one thing out every week. And I did it every week. You're taking one thing out and seeing how it affects you. And a lot of the time, it's one of those things where you might find out that, oh, I can eat this and not this, or I can't go without this because it affects me in this way. And I'm at the point now where I don't get stomach aches anymore. And it might be a little too much information for you guys, but I'm only having one bowel movement a day. And any physician will tell you that 3 times a day to 3 times a week is a healthy bowel movement for the normal human being. And I use the term normal loosely, but from about June, I'm down from 213 pounds to, as of this morning, 185 pounds. And I'm not doing cardio. I'm not doing anything like that. All I'm doing is putting myself in a slight caloric deficit, which I'll talk about in a second. And I'm hitting the weights really fucking hard. Now, starting with the caloric deficit, I'm not counting my calories. I'm not counting my macros. I know generally how much I'm eating. I'm not trying to get on the Mr. Olympia stage right now, and I don't really plan on ever doing that. That's just not my goal. I just want to look good naked. That's a Seth Feroce term. I did not coin that, I promise. I am just trying to look good naked. Now, the easiest way to start any diet, any weight loss, is to just put yourself in a caloric deficit. Cut out 1 or 2 things that you would normally eat on a daily basis that you know you don't need. For me, the beginning, I haven't had any sugared soda in years. So I've always been a diet soda person, but I've even cut back on those. For me, it was the snacks. Chips, pretzels, even things that you might think are better than chips. You could go without them. The snacking is something that you really have to buckle down on if you want to lose a significant amount of weight. If you're just trying to lean out and get shredded, that's a different topic. That's not what this video is about. So again, from about June of this year to this morning, which is December 13th, I'm down from 213 to 185. And I plan on getting myself down to about 170 pounds, and then deciding on what I want to do from there. But that's beside the point. Yeah, so the weight training, that's not a program. I'm not on any kind of 5x5 program or powerlifting program or fucking muscle building program. I have a very, very good idea of what to do in the gym. I've studied the human body on my own accord for the last 4 or 5 or so years. So I really know how to target certain muscles, muscle groups. I know the mechanics of the human anatomy, which helps. You don't have to fucking study anatomy to know how to lose weight and how to get shredded. You don't have to do that. You have to do a little bit of research, and you have to have a lot of fucking discipline. I don't want people coming to me and saying, oh, I tried this or I tried that. Motherfucker, you didn't try hard enough, or else you wouldn't be commenting like that. You need fucking discipline, man. You need to try really fucking hard if you want to lose the fucking weight, okay? If you want to get down below a certain fucking weight, the easiest part of weight loss is the first couple of weeks. I don't care if you plan on trying keto. If you cut soda out of your life, the first week you'll lose 10 pounds. Easy. Easy. You'll lose 10 pounds fucking like that. It'll be almost overnight. That's the easiest part. After you start to plateau and you stop seeing the fucking overnight results is when you can kind of start to get discouraged, and that's normal. It's normal. Most of the beginning weight, if you're trying the keto diet, is water weight, because when you cut out carbs, you flush fluids from your body, right? Because carbohydrate storage is where your water storages get held mostly. So you're losing water weight in the beginning stages of a keto diet. Anytime you start to lose weight, anytime you start to fucking build muscle, you plateau. Anytime you try and gain strength, you're going to join a powerlifting program. Anytime you do any of these things, there comes a point where you plateau. A plateau is a flat line. You start to hit these periods in the process where the numbers don't go up in the gym and the numbers don't go down on the scale. Now, if you're fucking losing weight and gaining muscle at the same time, your scale is going to be fucking at a standstill most days, because you're gaining the muscle mass being the main term. It's weight. Muscle has weight to it just like fat does. So if you're going to start losing weight and go into the gym at the same time, and you start to see the fucking scale jump back up, pay attention to how you look and how you feel. It's not always a sign of you gaining your fat back, right? You have to pay attention to those kind of things. That's where people start to get discouraged. So the elimination diet, back to that. I got off track. I apologize. The elimination diet, cut one thing out a week and see how it affects you. And then if you want to really try and get shredded and look a certain way, the best thing I can recommend to you is just chicken and rice. If you're going to try and lose weight and get kind of into a bodybuilding style mindset, the best base way of doing it, in my opinion, and from my experience and from other people I've seen, is to figure out with a calculator. There are tons of calculators online. Bodybuilding.com has a really efficient one, a really easy to follow one. Figure out how many calories you should be eating in a day, and then 40% of those calories should be coming from proteins, 40% of those calories should be coming from carbohydrates, and then 20% of those fucking calories should be coming from fat sources, okay? Follow it, not super strict in the beginning. Follow it loosely. It'll give you kind of an idea of how you're going to feel and what to expect on a diet like that. And then you can slowly start adding in other things. You can slowly start adding in different foods and different protein sources, different carbohydrate sources, different fat sources. Yes, fats are good to eat. Healthy fats. You want unsaturated fats in your diet, coconut oils, almond butter, stuff like that. Pay attention to the labels on the food you eat. There are good fats. The good fats will overtake the fat storages, and it will help your body utilize the fat storages as an energy source instead of your carbohydrate sources. So you'll start burning the fat off a little bit faster than you would if you were just eating pasta for fucking dinner every night. Okay? You don't have to starve yourself. I am eating fucking 5 or 6 meals a day, and I'm losing weight very steadily. It's just a matter of knowing that you're in a caloric deficit. Caloric deficit, what does that mean? A caloric deficit is when you are consuming less calories in a day than you need, and then you are burning off. So if I need 2,500 calories and I'm taking in 2,000 calories, I could sit on the fucking couch all day and I'm still going to be losing weight slower than I would be if I was exercising, but I would still be losing weight at a relatively steady pace, right? You don't have to put yourself in a huge caloric deficit. Like I said, you don't have to starve yourself. Start off with a 500 calorie deficit, right? And then if that's not enough, push it up to 600, 700, 800, 1,000 calories. Start figuring out what works for you. Don't fucking starve yourself, though, please. Don't skip meals. Don't say, oh, I'm only going to eat 1 meal a day. If you want to eat 1 meal a day, do that. That is a more advanced way of dieting. I know a couple of really intense bodybuilders and really intense strength guys who only eat 1 meal a day. And it works for them. You have to find out what works for you. This is the whole point. The thing I'm doing is not going to work for you. There's a good chance it won't. There's fucking 7.5 billion people on this planet, man. Not one of us is the fucking same, okay? How many times have you seen fucking fraternal twins with different body shapes? They might look the same, but they get different body shapes. It's one of those things where you really have to find out what works for you. It's not about it's not about just fucking finding some diet that you see online, man, and fucking trying it out. The elimination diet is the quickest and most efficient way, in my opinion, to find out what kind of way you should be eating and working out for you. You can't just fucking see, oh, this guy went keto, I'm gonna do that and fucking only eat 30 carbs every day. Dude, it might have an opposite effect on you. You don't know how your body works. You still need carbs for brain function. Most people don't take that into consideration when they start a keto diet. This is just, I'm sorry, this is like me rambling on and just a video for people who kind of don't really have much of a direction, and they're trying to start losing weight. You don't have to fucking jump right into the gym. The gym, the weights, the workouts, those are the easy parts of a weight loss journey or a muscle building journey. Those are the easy parts. The most difficult part is the nutrition. Don't call it a diet, man. Call it a nutrition plan, a nutritional lifestyle, nutrient. Your body needs nutrients to grow, to maintain, to survive. Your body needs nutrients to fucking lose weight too. Otherwise, if you lose weight too fast or you do it incorrectly, you're gonna do fucking damage to your organs, man. Your heart, your liver, your fucking kidneys. You're going to do damage to your organs. You are. Since I've lost all this weight, I don't get winded doing everyday things. I don't get winded talking in long spurts like this. I don't get winded going up the stairs or fucking taking my dogs for a walk. Like, I don't get winded like that. I'm 5'5", man. 215 pounds was a lot of weight on my frame. It was unhealthy. I was strong as fuck, sure, but like, it doesn't matter if I fucking get winded every time I do a top set of deadlifts, man. I'm lifting just as much. Well, I'm lifting more weight now than I was when I was heavier. I'm doing it the right way this time around. I can go into a more detailed video about kind of the gym side of this and how to really focus on making sure you maintain strength, and as well as, you know, you can use a moderate workload with higher reps to keep your strength up and lose weight at the same time. And there's a bunch of different ways to go about the gym. But the more important thing is getting started on the nutrition side of it. You have to start somewhere and cut things out a little bit at a time. This week, cut out the soda. Next week, cut out the chips. Do that every week or so. Write it down. Put it somewhere where you're going to be able to look at it on a daily basis and say, okay, last week was soda, this week is this, next week is that. It takes about 21 to 30 days to build a habit, for a habit to form subconsciously. So once you get past the beginning stages of this, you stop having those cravings. You start to recognize, I really don't need this stuff to feel good about myself. Once you see the fucking weight coming off, and I'm not talking about on the scale. Fuck the scale. In my opinion, scales are for bodybuilders and drug dealers, okay? There have been weeks since I started this where I've gone back up in weight, but I've looked leaner. Like, my stomach is thinner, my waist is thinner, I'm down 4 pant sizes, you know, my arms are bigger, I have more cuts in my fucking, my frontal delts. You start noticing these things about you, you're like, wow, man, I look really good today, I feel really fucking good today, and you hop on the scale and you're fucking back up 3 pounds, and you're like, wait a second, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Muscle has weight to it too, you have to recognize that kind of stuff. In the beginning stages, pay attention to the scale, but not religiously. It's not going to make the biggest difference in the world if you start to look the way you want to look. And the next video I can do about this is I can do the gym. Let me know what you guys want me to do in the comments about this kind of stuff. If you like this kind of video, let me know. If you want me to do exercise videos for you, I will gladly do that. If you want me to do fucking food videos and prepping videos, I will gladly do that. I want to help you guys out. I will post a picture later on one of my social media accounts if you want me to show you my progress since I started. I only have when I started taking photo progress pictures, whatever the fuck, I was 203. I wasn't the 215 when I took the first picture, but it's still a massive difference. You'll still you'll really be able to tell the difference. So I will gladly post something like that. I'll do more of these videos if you want me to. Let me know in the comments. Hit me up on one of my social media accounts. Tell me what you thought of this. Let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this. I will gladly do more videos like this. I want to help you guys out in as many parts of your life as I can. And I feel that nutrition and your health and the gym is one of the most important things you can do to turn your life around and to improve your life in multiple aspects. The gym and your lifestyle habits as far as your health, I think those translate into more aspects of your life than anything else you can do in your life. So if you want me to do more stuff like this, let me know. I hope you guys got something out of this. Like I said, this was just a generic starter video to this type of thing. So I hit a lot of different topics. Pick and choose what you guys want me to really focus on, and I will make videos at, random lengths focused just on one topic. I talked about the gym and dieting and shit like that sporadically in this video. Let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this. And let me know what you got out of it mostly. I know there's a lot of misinformation out there. I said that in the beginning of this video. If you want me to, I've done years and years of research for myself. Years and years of research. Over the last 8 or so years, I have put more research into the human body and how different foods and workouts affect everything, man. Like, just everything. There are so many different ways you can go about this, and I will go over different diets, different food sources. I'll do all of this for you guys. I enjoy this educational part of the educational part of the lifestyle stuff, because it was fun for me to learn, and when I started learning it made me realize just how much shit was out there that wasn't fucking true. You see all these fucking fitness assholes on Instagram say, oh, do these fucking fancy looking exercises for these results. Motherfucker, stick to the basics. If you have no idea where to start, get really fucking good at the basics. I have a video on this separately from the fucking gym. Get good at the basics, man. But this video's gone on long enough. I'm sorry for taking up your time. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. If you like this, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one.